spiritual capital as the compass or the lens through which we need to see the other capitals. Because the truth of the matter is, as a parent, your pain will most probably come with the other capitals as well. Like relational, by the time of the teen years, the pain you'll experience, your children are in the wrong company, they're doing the wrong things. I mean, it's really chaotic. When you even look at the financial capital, you might find, yes, this person, they're earning money, but maybe they're blowing it up, or they're not being good stewards of it. So you find that the relational capital is the lens through which we should look at everything else. And that our desire to honor God in these other capitals, when we talk about our spiritual capital and we're saying we want to honor God, then it is expressed through the other capitals. So why is it that I am working out? Is it that I want a beach body? Or is it that I want to honor God with my body? I want to be a good steward of my body, and I want to use my body to serve God. And therefore, I want to be a good steward. I'm not just going to put any junk in my body. I do want to be a good steward. But what is my motivation? And you find that when you don't have that spiritual capital as the one that is framing everything else, then all these other things that you're pursuing become very empty. They become very self-focused, very inward focused, very empty. So even if it is that success, even if someone was to earn the most money or even get the most degrees, without an eternal perspective, without the fact that this is to honor and to advance the kingdom of God, then in and of itself, it's very empty. Yeah. And you find that it will not satisfy or deliver the results that you are hoping for, despite the success. That's why the spiritual capital is very important.
Now, you talked about Jesus' powerful words. What does it gain a person to win the whole world and to lose their soul? And it's a very powerful paradigm for us to apply to parenting. Because what we're saying is, what does it gain a child to get all the grades and to go to Ivy League schools and to make a lot of money, but to lose their soul in the process?
Yeah.
And as a parent, you probably think that part can take care of itself. I need to make sure you get the money. I need to make sure. But what I'm hearing you say is, when they're older, the thing that will hurt you the most is actually going to come from that place of, they might have the money, but they might be addicted. They might have the money, but they can't keep a marriage. They might have the money, but they don't have a relationship with God. And that could actually end up being the deepest pain point for you as a parent.